Hello honey bunches, welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be a cute cozy Q&A. I am at Panera drive-thru. We're gonna get something to eat, have a little bit of brunch. I haven't had breakfast and it's lunchtime, so we're gonna, you know, eat some lunch and gossip. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. I'm kind of new here to Panera and yeah, I'm a little excited to see what we're gonna pick, what I'm gonna choose. The vibes are good, the vibes are great. Let me show you guys what's going on in a little 0.5 moment. We have our menu right here. I feel like the weather is very appropriate for Panera, like a little grilled cheese tomato soup. Actually, I've never had tomato soup either, so maybe that could be like something I get. I don't know what I'm gonna get yet, so we're just gonna see. You guys already know the drama with my camera. I'm just like waiting for it to be fixed. I think one more week, you guys, and then I can start coming out with the vlogs. But I feel like right now a nice cute little sit and eat moment is fine.
Thank you for choosing Panera. Are you ready to order?
Not yet. Can I have a minute, please? Can I get a toasted, can I get a spicy fiesta chicken sandwich?
Okay, half of it.
Can I get half?
Okay, whole spicy fiesta.
I'm sorry?
Okay, a whole spicy fiesta. Anything else?
And then can I get a broccoli cheddar soup, please?
A cup or a bowl?
I'll do a bowl.
Okay.
And then I'll just take a Diet Coke and that'll be it.
It's gonna be $29.36.
Thank you. I'm not trying to sound like the cheapest bitch on earth, but why the f is that $30? So, you know, let's just start off right off the bat. Let's start off with some questions. I told you guys the last video to ask me some questions for the Q&A, so I am going to read off some of the YouTube comment questions because you guys go first, and then I also have a couple DMs and stuff, so let's get to it. Question number 1, does your boyfriend give you an allowance or do you have complete access of his money? Okay guys, so I do have complete access of his money. I will be really honest with you guys, in the beginning of the years it was pretty much just his money, his money, his money, his money, and now, you know, shout out to you guys and shout out to TikTok, it is now I am a working girl, you know what I mean? So I don't really lean into his card as much for like funsy things, like, you know, just, you know what I mean? He kind of takes care of like the rent and, you know, still the rent. I mean, okay, I think I'm getting too deep into it, but not really. Like, you guys are my girls. So, I mean, I guess you would say not really. My spending money is, the money that I have is my spending money, and then he just kind of pays the bills, if that makes sense. I mean, I don't know if that's too much information, but it's not. But yeah, pretty much that answers that question. The other question was, when will you start going live? I am fucking terrified of going live on TikTok. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I just can't, like, my social, not my social anxiety, but you're a whole content creator. I don't know what it is. I'm just so fucking terrified of going on live. I just cannot do it. Last time I did it, it was fun, but really, really nerve-wracking. I don't know what it is. I just rather not. But something that I have been considering is going on YouTube live. I know that sounds very millennial, but I feel like I would be way more safer, and not safer, but more relaxed, chilling with my YouTube girlies. Nothing against the TikTok girlies, nothing. But if you guys really just want to, you know, chit chat and have me in a nice, good state of mind, it would probably be YouTube live for sure. If you could live anywhere in the US, where would it be? California. I don't know, I just feel like I really like California. I probably would wish that I was kind of born in a different city. I am from Hollister. It's a very like small town, and I don't really imagine myself leaving yet. I don't know, I kind of want to leave, but I'm such a family girl. I don't know, me and my boyfriend, we're both all about our families, very much so. We see my mother-in-law very often and his family, and then I see my family pretty much every day. So For me, I would probably just, you know, probably travel a lot. But I don't think move. But I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. While you're taking off as a content creator, do you consider your shopping purchases a tax write-off? Respectfully, I'm so curious. By the way, I love your videos. I watch them with my BF and we think you're so funny without trying and so real for complaining. Thank you. Honestly, okay, I'll be really honest. Yes, this is a tax write-off right now. Currently, this is new though. I will say that this is a new kind. What the hell is taking so long? So to answer your question, yes, lately it's a new thing. It's probably been a couple of months since I got this credit card, and pretty much I use that for this. And after this, I'm going to the grocery store to buy ingredients for a TikTok video that I'm gonna do for dinner tonight. And that would be a tax write-off too, because I'm gonna be using my groceries for the video. So yeah, but it's new. It's been a couple of months that I've been doing it. Last year, or this year, was the first year that I did my taxes as a content creator, and that's kind of where I got the advice from. So yeah, bitch, I've already answered like 6 questions without a meal. What the hell?
Is it for the spicy fiesta and the broccoli cheddar?
Yes.
Okay, it's gonna be $29.30.
Okay. I don't even know what the fuck I ordered. I just saw spicy and I said, yeah, I'll take that one. Let's see what this $30 meal is about. I have no problem spending, you know, a $50, $60 solo meal to myself. If it's, you know, like I said, sushi, pho, we'll see. I said half the sandwich, right? Bitch, play it back. I said half. Okay, I mean, this is a good amount of, whatever. Let's stop talking about the food. I parked here at Jack in the Box for good old time's sake. I used to work here. And so yeah, we're in the Jack in the Box parking lot. Ooh, okay, let's have a little soup together. Broccoli cheddar soup. Potato chip. Oh, it also came with like a random piece of came with the bread. It better not be tuna. What is this? Okay, I like it. It reminds me of a Southwest egg rolls from Chili's, like in the triple dipper. Okay, let's continue with the gossip. What are your gardening tips? Okay, guys, we need to make one thing clear. I am literally the most lightweight bitch ever when it comes to smoking. Okay, sorry, S-M-O-K-I-N-G. I will never sit here in my car and smoke a J. A blunt, even worse. I have a little bong. It's cute, it's small. I pack the bowl. And, you know, I smoke half the bowl. You know, it rips pretty good. You know, I take a nice inhale, and that is it. That'll be that'll be it for a couple hours, and it does me good. So there's no way in, like, I don't know, half a bowl for a couple hours is pretty much all I do. If I even try to overdo it a little bit, or let's just say there's like a J in front of me, could probably only hit it like 3 times. I'm not kidding. I know it sounds a little embarrassing, but it's true. And I cannot, like, when it comes to drinking, oh girl, it's a disgusting habit, and we're gonna get into that right now, and why I only want to be very strict with myself and only in fun occasions. Like, I love alcohol. I mean, oh my God, I sound so crazy. I love alcohol, but I feel like I have more fun with that, and I feel like I could keep going and keep going. And with, you know, WEED, I have to limit myself, because if I overdo it, I literally start shaking. I'll ruin, I won't ruin the mood, but I'll ruin my mood. I start overthinking about any possible thing that could go wrong. So I have to be very, very careful when I garden, because then I get anxiety. And a couple years ago, I took like a 2-year break from gardening because I just didn't like it. It wasn't, for what? Why would I spend my time and money doing something that's literally just gonna make me super nervous, overthinking, and anxious? So that's kind of the tea, you guys. There's no way in hell I'm a stoner. No, girl. I think there was like one time where I got like DM, she's like, oh my God, girl, let's hang out. We can smoke in my car. We can smoke a blunt. So I'm sorry for the people that probably had high hopes of me being like Wiz Khalifa or something, but that's just not the case at all, you guys. What's your favorite movie, Norbit? Hey, bitch! Monster House. Just songs, Perfect Snogging.
Number 5, I'll never get a boyfriend.
Hannah Montana movie.
Hello, New York!
Benchwarmers.
They look very aggressive. I think they want to beat me up.
Brats.
My state. I have 10 million friends.
I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I like a lot of Lifetime movies. Even though they're cringy as fuck, I kind of like them. They're super comforting. Gym goals. I'll put it on the screen. Yeah, I just want a really flat stomach and a like nice perky butt. I've been hitting the gym. I mean, I've been hitting legs for the past 3 weeks now. Hopefully there's something back there, because yeah, girl, we were working with nothing. Like, nothing. How do you stay so motivated to go to the gym and work out? When I remember I looked like this, and I don't want to shit on my old self. I really don't. She was iconic, she was cute, she was everything. She's the reason why I'm here. So, you know, no shade to her, but sometimes I can't even believe I let myself get like that. Weight blindness is a real thing. I thought I looked cute as fuck. I really did. I need to take a bite. I feel like you guys are getting the worst possible angles of me eating. I'm like, cute and demure. What are you looking forward to the rest of the year? Any trips, concerts? Honestly, Black Friday shopping, pumpkin patch, Fright Nights. Don't do those. I am too scared to do those. I don't know. I don't have any vacations to go on. Vlogmas. Pretty much just being pretty much just being very present, doing very seasonal things. I feel like I had a pretty good summer, but a lot of things did not go right during the summer. And I would sit here and like yap about it, but that's just basically complaining for 15 minutes straight, so I'm not gonna do it. But I feel like, I don't know, my summer was not the best, and I'm a little upset about that. So I kind of been telling my boyfriend that I kind of want to make up for like the shitty summer. Not the shitty summer, because no, it wasn't a shitty summer. No, it just wasn't at its fullest potential. As a 28-year-old that has no kids, like, bitch, I should be living it the fuck up. yeah, kind of pretty much just take full advantage of the seasons. I really want to make great content. I really want to be present. I want to do all the fall things, all the Halloween things, all the Thanksgiving things, all the winter things. Like, I really just want to, you know, really be festive this season for the rest of the year, basically. My battery is dying. I've been talking that long? Oh my God, I talked way too long. I think we're gonna need to finish the video later. I'll charge it and then maybe before bed we can drink like a tea together with eye patches, and I'll finish the questions like in rapid speed. Because I felt like I answered 8 questions in the past 2 hours. Okay, not 2 hours, but like in an hour and 30 minutes, an hour and 20. Fuck. Sorry guys. I'll see you guys tonight. All right, you guys, so I need to finish answering these questions, so let's answer these questions while I get ready for the day. It's been a couple of days later, you guys, so I just need to let you guys know. I do look crazy. It just is what it is. I just have 1 week in the month where I just look absolutely insane. I literally have a mustache. I need to pluck my eyebrows. I have a pimple right here. What else? The mustache is like really bothering me. I need to go get that waxed or bleached, some shit. Okay, let's begin. I'm gonna try to answer these questions like kind of rapid fire vibes, just because I really want to answer most questions. So yeah, and I feel like if I don't do that rapid fire, we're gonna be here for a very, very long time. But I honestly owe you guys like 5 hours of content, so that shouldn't be a problem. Let's begin. How do you manage to still lose weight and eat good food? Jesus Christ. Genuinely because of my walking pad, you guys. If I didn't have my walking pad, I would not be this skinny. But I feel like the walking pad helps a lot. I make sure to walk at least 3 miles a day every day. I mean, not every day, but most days I want to burn like 300 calories to almost 400 calories a day. So that's why I don't really restrict myself too much, but I kind of do. You guys just don't really see that part. And let's just say if I'm going to a birthday party later on in the afternoon and I want to kind of like munch out on some tacos, some carnitas, birria, I kind of will have like a smallish breakfast and I'll kind of watch what I eat until we get to the party so I can kind of splurge. And that's like the same thing too on the weekends when me and my boyfriend go out to like restaurants and stuff and I don't want to restrict myself. I kind of just take it easy in the morning with kind of like a light, cute breakfast, you know, get my steps in, and then I'll have a ball at dinner. So that's kind of pretty much what I do. It's kind of like the mindset. I used to eat like 4 cookies, now I just eat 1. I used to get a venti at Starbucks and now I get like a grande. It's just kind of like little things like that. You just kind of learn how to eat little portions, and at first it's kind of hard because you're just so used to food, but it gets really easier, you guys. Once you guys start seeing the results of what eating in moderation can do and getting your steps in, it's gonna be very easy for you too. Just watch, girl, try it out. Where do you get so much recipes from? On TikTok and on YouTube, and usually they're not like accurate recipes. They kind of just show me what I do and how I do it, and then I kind of move on from there. It's more like help. I don't think I've actually used a recipe like the exact seasonings, the exact, you know, things. But I would say YouTube helped me a lot because shout out to my mom, but she didn't really teach me how to cook. I mean, not that I guess she didn't, I guess I didn't really want to learn. It was just something that was never really a thing, you know what I mean? But it's okay, I got it down. I, you know, had the good old YouTube and of course TikTok. And before TikTok and a little bit before YouTube, I started cooking when I met my boyfriend at a old ass age, bitch, 21. So if you're 18, 17 and you're worried that you don't know how to cook, don't worry, girl, because I didn't really even properly learn until I was like 22, 21. Not a question, but I miss your thrifting videos. I miss my thrifting videos too, not gonna lie, you guys. I really do miss them, just because I kind of miss going to a store with like that, miss leaving a store with like this huge high of like finding something so unique that nobody has. And yeah, I do miss that. I've been thinking of going back. I maybe probably won't make it my whole personality of like thrifting and make, you know, 30-minute content in a Goodwill, but I think we might stop at a couple of thrift stores, you know, now that fall's here, and I kind of want to expand my style a little bit more, my fashion. I don't know what it is, you guys. I feel like I'm good at, no, I'm not, bitch. I am not good at fashion. I'm not good at fashion. I'm not good at decor. Like, I don't know what it is. But yeah, girl, don't worry. We're gonna hit some thrifting stores. We're gonna see what we can find. Maybe we can make like a little Pinterest board out of it. But don't worry. I'm coming, you guys. I'm coming. What inspired you to become a content creator? So what inspired me to become a content creator? I don't know, you guys. I feel like I just never really wanted to be anything else, truly. I feel like when you're 5 years old and they ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I kind of always said like outrageous shit, like actress, singer, you know, pop star, Selena Gomez. And I feel like my answer genuinely never changed until YouTube kind of became a thing. And that's when I was like, ooh, talking to a camera from home is an option. So that's kind of when I started thinking, oh, this is what I want to do. But so pretty much to answer your question, what inspired me to be a content creator is that I feel like there's nothing else in this world I was made to do than yap in front of a camera with my friends. Hopefully me doing my hair isn't overstimulating the video, which it probably is. There's some stuff you struggle with and how do you cope with it? XO from Vegas. One thing I would say that I struggle with is probably mental health, but mental health in a way where I just cannot stop overthinking. I'm not gonna say it's extremely bad because I know there's people that are way worse, but I feel like that's one thing about me. I just ruin my own good mood. I could have everything that I wanted. Like, let's just say I really want to go shopping and then to a dinner, and then I'm there and I'm just overthinking about everything. And that's what I hate. What happens, it's like, why? It feels almost like devilish. And they do say that overthinking is the devil, and I can very much see that because it's making me not enjoy what's in front of me, making me overthink what's next. And so I'm kind of just trying to deal with that. I just want to be at my most relaxed, peaceful state of mind. I want this brain to just without, you know, taking ashwagandha, without, I mean, I take the little let me chill gummies, but it's not like an everyday thing. I try not to make it an everyday thing. Once I kind of see that it's coming an everyday thing, I just try to chill out because I kind of want to control my own head, my mind, my breathing just by talking to myself. And I feel like I'm learning how to do it. I just have to kind of remind myself. I have been journaling and then like praying on my journal. I told you guys before I don't like to journal because I'm scared that people are going to read it because I have trauma of my mom reading my diary when I was 12 and it embarrassed the fuck out of me till this day. So I kind of just have everything up here, but now I am starting to write things in a journal because I feel like it's way more therapeutic and I feel like it takes such a weight off my shoulders when I do that. So that's kind of what I've been doing. And then I have my manifestation board right here that I'm looking up at. It says, you know, healthy mind, what I want is already mine. I've been putting like things on my wallpaper to kind of remind me, hey, chill out. I also feel like I genuinely have OCD or HD. You don't know. I cannot be self-diagnosing on here, but I do feel like I got something, girl, because I am just like super, I kind of stress out a lot too much about content and stuff and about things that sometimes are out of my control. I kind of just never stop for the moment I wake up. I kind of just do this, I do that. I kind of follow, I'm always in a rush. What's the rush, girl? What's the rush? And I do understand kind of just like moving, you know, in a faster pace to get things done, but like I take it so serious. I have a routine that's in my head. I have a list of things to do in my head, and if I'm just kind of off by 1 minute, I get really anxious, really angry. I always have like a timer on my phone to do things. I feel like I just need to chill the fuck out, truly. I know my timer on my phone hates to see me coming. That's all I ever do is just timer this. I put a timer to clean the bathroom. I put a timer to wash my teeth. And it's like, chill. Just relax. You don't need to do all this. You know what I mean? So I would probably just say that. Just the overthinking, the thoughts in my head. And that's kind of something that I struggle with. But honestly, I think it's getting better. So yeah, what's one random product you can't live without? By the way, love your content, gorgeous. Thank you. So the number one product I cannot live without. I mean, at the moment, truly, and I feel like definitely in the near future, I just think in general, one product that I cannot live without is my at-home walking treadmill pad. This is not an ad at all. Trust me, you guys, this isn't TikTok, but I cannot live without her. I can't. That thing has changed my life drastically by taking steps at home. And not only that, because it's like, go outside, bitch. It's like, I'm a woman. I cannot step the fuck outside. What do you mean? You think I could just grab my dog and walk across town? No. So the walking pad helps so much. I read on there, I scroll on Pinterest on there, I watch some Lifetime movies on there, all while getting teeny tiny. So I would genuinely say the walking pad, if it were to break today, another one is coming in a couple of days, girl. It's my favorite thing ever, truly. And I cannot imagine having a household in the future without my walking pad. So walking pad for sure. Do you want kids in the future, and how many? Okay, so I want 2 or 3 babies. I'm in the middle because 2 seems like a little number, but again, I feel like 2 sounds so perfect. I feel like that's the perfect number, but at the same time, I cannot say that 3 won't happen. But at the same time, I'm 28, guys. I mean, not that it's the oldest number ever, but sometimes I really wish I was just 21 again and I had all this time to have a baby. But I don't know. I feel like that plays a lot in my head. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. What's up with you guys? How old are you guys? Is there anybody out there that's 28, 29, 30 that hasn't had a baby, but you guys are planning to have a baby, and your guys' family pressure? Not that they pressure me. No, they don't pressure me, but they just remind me frequently, hey girl, you know, when's the baby shower? You know, when's the baby coming? And then you kind of feel pressured yourself, like, oh my God. I hate the whole thing. If you guys do this, I'm sorry. But to me, I've always found it so cringe. And there's so many cringe things that I do, bitch. This is just my cringe YouTube channel. But I just don't like when people say, when my baby's a teenager, you're just gonna be in diapers and I'm gonna be at the club. Where are you at right now? Because I'm at the club and you're changing diapers. I don't get that logic at all. Like, okay. I don't know. That doesn't even have anything to do with how many kids I want, but basically 2 or 3. Mental health update. Okay, so today is September 30th. It's the last day of the month. And so I'm doing pretty good. This month I'm doing good. Last week I wasn't doing so good, girl. I don't know. I was actually in a funk of content. I don't know what to make. Sometimes I burn myself out. Again, like I say with the ADHD feeling that I get, the whole routine, every time I do that I burn myself out but by the end of the month, and then I kind of get like in this funk and I don't know what to record. So yeah, last week was just you know, kind of gloomy, kind of cloudy. Also was on my period, so that has to do with everything. And so yeah, but today is a new week. Today's Tuesday, brand new. I mean, yesterday was Monday, duh. But it's a brand new week and I'm feeling so much more better. It just happens. But yeah. Okay, what am I doing at this point? I need to hurry. Supposedly me, I'm gonna hit the gym. That's why I'm not putting that much effort into the makeup, just because I'm gonna sweat it off. It's just kind of something for me and you to do while we gossip. Guess what, you guys? I called Best Buy to be a Karen. I was like, where the fuck is my camera? Hello? So that's what's been happening. It seems like you and your BF never argue. Have you ever been so upset you pack your stuff up? Me talking to my cousins. That is such a funny question, and I'll be honest with you guys, honestly, maybe just once, and it wasn't even all my stuff. It was probably just like an overnight bag, 2 days overnight bag, and I didn't even leave. Hey girly, I have one more question. Have you ever wanted to stop smoking? If so, what's stopping you? Honestly, I don't really feel the need to stop, you guys, because like I said, I don't feel like it's a problem. There actually comes a lot of days where it literally be in the night, I'm like, oh wow, this is the first time I smoked today. Like, it's nothing where I feel like it's holding me back. I don't feel addicted to it. I don't feel like I need it. I feel like it's more like a melatonin, you know, I'm grabbing a gummy, like a let me chill. I'm like pouring myself a little glass of wine. I don't feel like it's such a big problem. Dream collab. Aww. I do have like my favorites, and my literal favorites. Myra and Karina Garcia. I love them, but to be honest, I wouldn't even care for a collab. I would just want to fucking hang out with them. I think they are the most funniest, most relatable girls ever, and every time I've listened to every podcast they have had since the beginning. I could literally pull up my Spotify and show you. I've listened to every podcast they have put out, and I don't think I've ever done that with any podcast, and I just absolutely love them, truly. I wish they were my fucking friends. I really do. And every Thursday morning or every Friday morning, there I am with my podcast, and so I would probably say I look up to them a lot. And we don't even have much similarities because they're mothers and I'm not, but I just think they're so funny. They're so girly pop, and I just love listening to them very, very often. And so I would probably say that. I mean, how long have you and your boyfriend been together, and how did you meet? P.S. I love you mucho. Love you, Skylar. Okay, so me and my boyfriend have been together for 6 years, but we're going on 7 in January, and we met at Jack in the Box. I was teaching him how to do the fryers. I was a fry cook, and he had just started working, and so it was my, you know, duty to train him, and you know, the rest is history. How do you stay motivated when it comes to working out and bettering yourself? Illy, love you, queen. So I just, every time I think about the times where I didn't, I would just kind of eat whatever, not take any steps, would not get ready at all. I didn't care to, like getting ready was just not a part of my day at all. I would probably just brush my teeth, wash my face, put on a slick back bun, and I wouldn't even wear half of my clothes just because I'm just gonna babysit. I'm just gonna be home. I'm just gonna be cleaning. Why would I need to put on jeans? Why would I need to put on a cute set? For what? I'm just gonna be home. And once you get out of that mindset, you guys, everything is just better. And I feel like even if I do have a day where I just kind of like raw and don't kind of get ready for the day and don't do my hair and don't put on a little bit of makeup, try not to work on my appearance at all, just because even if I'm sick and I know that I probably should be resting, it just starts to mess with my head a lot. I don't know. I'm the kind of person where I feel how I look. So if I look good for the day, I'm feeling good. But if it's like 5 and my hair is everywhere, all fucking oily, have not put a little bit of BB cream on my face, still in my pajamas, still in like baggy sweats for the day, just know that I'm feeling like shit. So that's pretty much what I can say. It's more for the mental, and I just feel so much better when I pour into myself. And once you guys do, it's very, very addicting. But anyways, guys, I have to go because the camera is dying, but I cannot wait to see you guys in a vlog. Please don't leave me. Please don't leave me. Trust me, I have so many cool vlogs coming, and we're gonna have so much fun, and I'm gonna be so much more consistent. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, queens. Love you so much. Mwah, 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 mwah. Mwah.